We got Tommy G, the female side of Atlanta's craziest jail. Now, y'all know Tommy is one of the GOATs when it comes to modern day journalism, in terms of posting YouTube videos, basically showing us like the basic, how do I say it? Like basically showing us what goes on the modern day. He's the person that's gonna get you the news. Okay, he's gonna take the extreme length to inform people of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna react to it right now. Y'all know he be going crazy. We're gonna do right now the female side of Atlanta's crazy jail. Y'all know he did the regular jail. The regular, I think the regular jail he did. I think he did the Atlanta regular jail, right? He did the Atlanta regular jail. I think that's what he did. So now we're watching the female side of the Atlanta craziest jail. So my females, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see how he gets down, we about to react to it right now, bro.
Be a white inmate
let's get
here?
it.
I think so.
Would you say so? How many times do you think you've been here?
Well, I say I've been here about 7-8 times.
You're pregnant.
Yes, 6 months.
Damn.
I'm probably gonna leave here and go to prison.
And you have to give
Wow.
birth in prison?
Yeah.
Birth in jail, bro. I've seen that, and that's like, that must be so sad, bro. Like that has you like, as a mom, that has to be so sad. Like that has to be very sad, Chad. No.
Folks, we're going to a non-compliant call. The guards are being called.
My name's Q. That's Ace. And we're gay for real.
Alright, man. Them girls is touching and all that.
Today we head back to the notorious Clayton County Jail, this time to cover the female side of
How far is Clayton County from me? I'm about to see. How far is Clayton County from me? Clayton County. That shit deep. I don't gotta worry about that shit. That shit an hour away, man.
And in there, we'll hear women's stories of what it's like behind bars. We'll explore topics of justice, human rights, the impact of personal choices, and the unique challenges females face while incarcerated. We'll find out questions like, is the female side nastier than the male side? And what happens when the lights go out? Is there actually a strong hookup culture while locked up? And trust me, you'll want to hear what these females have to say about that. And we have so much to get into, so let's dive in. But first, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
Many of you are using free cash from the first time I mentioned it, but folks, for those that haven't heard, let me tell you about the app. Free Cash is a free platform where you can test out games.
Gang.
Now, an 1,000 Raymond app withdrawal off the app. Or pay. Folks, last time we were in Clayton County Jail, you guys.
Word? Yo, Chad, how many of y'all been in jail? Dark Res, word? Dylan, you too? Nah, that's crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, like, I'm not even trying to say on some like, I feel like anybody who survived, like, jail, a prison, or anybody like that, like, you know, and of course, you know what I'm saying, it always happens, you know what I'm saying, bad life choices, like, at the end of the day, I feel like y'all have very high survival skills. Ain't gonna lie, chat. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, word two, like, I would never look at somebody different simply because they had to do time for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially from where I come from, like, that's like, gang, like, the system is not designed for us, gang. Like, I feel like there's holes in the system, and I feel like when you want to take a risk and it involves something that could be a little sketchy, ain't nothing wrong with that. Real.
Yo, bro.
Fuck you want?
Bro, we play Minecraft?
Bro, I'm doing reactions.
After reaction?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm down with
loved it, and we spent some time with the female.
Nah, that's
but I
a
realized
fact.
the ladies need their own piece, so we're coming back today to do it.
Yo,
You want to say it? Or you want me? I want to know. You say it. Look, I think no, man. Sit back a little bit.
what happened? What happened?
No,
I'm in reactions, bro. Fucking on my live video. What you want? What you want? What you want?
Bro, you got a sponsorship
Yes.
for Minecraft and shit.
Yeah.
You know, we the bros. We about to play with you and shit.
That's my brother.
I told you I downloaded it and then after reactions.
Yeah. And then that's cool and shit.
About that.
Yeah, that's cool,
the easy
bro.
part.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
A couple of hard questions.
Y'all want money?
Sponsored, man.
Y'all want money?
I mean, like,
I got y'all after they pay out. I got y'all. That is.
Bro.
Yeah, I'll give y'all a little something after they pay out. Delante de ti, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yup.
I know you won't lie about me.
Okay.
Nah, I won't never lie about
I
you.
love you, daddy.
What?
I got y'all, man.
Come on, old school daddy.
Bro. Yeah, that's all, bro.
Throw him a little something.
It better be more than $30, and the game is $30.
Nigga, you know how much more than that,
Reaction,
man.
man.
You know how much more than that, man. Get that shit back in blood, ho. Yo ass trip. Yo ass, yeah. Yeah, your ass tripping, man. Your ass tripping, phone on grade, man. Like, where the you talking about, man? I'm talking about whoever was scared. Whoever was scared when he went to the Fed. I'm talking about whoever was scared when he went to the Fed, man. I gotta stop. You can stop playing with Phantom's bright, dude. Y'all bugging. That's Phantom's money, man. What's wrong with you? You got me wildin', bro. Y'all got me taking out the bills from Phantom's bright, gang. Y'all bugging.
Dedicated female Clayton County experience. We're gonna pack up, get on the road to Clayton County.
Alright, what's this?
There's a lot.
Yo, Waffle House is OD, gang. I know this is completely off topic, you know what I'm saying? Because he's talking about jail Waffle House, pain.
Of big and
The All-Star with the 4 eggs. I be getting 4 eggs. I get 2 extra eggs with, and I put cheese on my eggs, and I put some hot sauce. I don't get the hash browns, so that shit trash. And I get the toast, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, the toast be OD.
entertainers that have come here. I was in the gym this week listening to Waka Flocka.
How is 4 eggs 5,000 calories? Do you know how many calories are eggs? You stupid, dumb mother.
He's like, Clayton, my place is unbelievable. I think many of us have so many questions from these first 2 episodes that we want to dive deeper into it. And that's what we intend to do. But to think that people live for sometimes a year, 2 years at a time in conditions like this, to me, blows my mind. This is United States of America,
Survival
first world
skills.
country. Well, not in our prison system, not in our jail system. We're pulling up to the parking lot shortly here to begin this adventure. Vitamin D is a fundamentally essential part of what a human needs to be happy.
if you in
fit.
23 in
just look at
lockdown.
the ability for, or lack of ability for Son to get into this building. It kind of boggles
Nah,
my
I ain't gonna
mind.
lie. He definitely, because, bro, journalists have motion, gang. Journalists got motion. Like, to be able to even film in the jail alone is motion. And I feel like that's needed, chat. I feel like that brings a lot of hope to people who are in unfortunate situations, such as, you know, waiting for trial, or they're in jail and, like, they're losing their mind, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once they see that, like, and again, I could be wrong because I've never done, like, any jail time, like, serious jail time. But I think, you know, for anybody that's been in jail, they could probably agree with me that seeing that probably gives them a sense of hope. Like, man, once I get out of here, I could probably do something that, you know what I'm saying, could change my life away. You know what I'm saying? Give some sort of hope. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the journalists, man.
That is allowed. Like, I get some of these guys here are serious threats, and they should be in here. Some. It's the man. Good to see you, brother. How are you?
man? You alright?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, I remember him. I remember him from the last video.
I heard you requested me.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, man.
How have things been since the last time we were here?
It's getting a little better.
What did the guards think about the
Yo,
video?
what's the
What
word,
did the inmates
Taylor?
think about the video?
Taylor.
But they
Say
love
hi,
it. Everybody, the guards like.
You didn't say hi. You put a rabbit dancing back and forth.
They want to do it. They want to request to do it.
Do you think they're going to be even more amped?
I would definitely try to do that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm all for helping like felons and incarcerated people that need help. I'm definitely for that. I feel like those people, like, again, not everyone is a bad person, Chad. Not everyone that's in jail is bad, bro. Like, that shit is just unfortunate. Like, but I'm all for helping those people once they're out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, we just make bad decisions. So I'm all for helping people doing that. Like, doing like teaming up with like those non-profit organizations, and you know what I'm saying? Like, sitting down with the people and just coming up with ideas that we could do, like getting people. I know they got a lot of programs though, like you know what I'm saying, like just GD and stuff like that. I help them out. Yeah, Kim Kardashian helps people who are locked up in jail for and do, but it could be also for the people that did get convicted and did plead guilty, and you know what I'm saying, they want to take responsibility for, you know, certain situations that they had when they were younger that happened. Like, I'm all about helping people for that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's fire to me.
They're going to be more amped.
I think when I'm a little bit more fortunate, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, like, I have a little bit more influence. Because I feel like I have a little bit of influence right now, but I feel like as I keep working, that I get, you know, to where I want to get to, I'll probably stop, you know what I'm saying, to at some point in my life to try to help this. You know what I'm saying? I'll just like to get myself together first, and then I can help those people. Seeing people that look like you make it inspiring for real. Yo, no funny shit, because I feel like so many people that are incarcerated, like, they be so lost during that time that they're in there. And it takes them a while to get used to what's outside the world. You get what I'm saying?
They was waiting for you to come back.
What can you tell us about what's happening in the women's jail?
So it's more clean. I think it's more like catty due to them being women. You know, they fight. They still do the same thing the men do, but not much of the crazy stuff.
It's not as dangerous?
Yeah, not as dangerous, nah.
Anything for the people back home to know about the unit we're walking into?
They got a new integrity dorm that they're doing.
They're doing an honor dorm.
An honor dorm for the females.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called the integrity dorm. The sheriff trying to switch some things up. Just like how the honor dorm was for the males, they're trying to do it for the females as well. So
people have respect for you because you have a commanding presence. You have control in the room, but you do it in a professional, respectful way.
Yes, sir.
So
they do.
You can't get mad at that, you know?
You gotta care for the people. They give you more respect when you care for them.
Do you want to talk? Are you coming through? Okay. How's it going, Therese?
How you doing, man?
How you been, brother?
I'm pretty good, man.
Good.
I just had to catch an op last week.
You had to catch an op?
Yeah.
What makes an op to you?
A person who's destructive. See, I'm a brother who loves and overrides oppression and destruction. So the last inmate, he told me that he was gonna cut my hair off and cut my off and stick my shit in my ass.
This was a cellmate?
Yeah, it's an inmate.
So you racked up a lot of charges while here.
Yes, sir, unfortunately.
What role do you think you play in all of this?
The role I play in all this is feeding into it. I feed into it, but sometimes I be in flight or fight situations. I got to think about my mom and my parents and stuff like that.
How's it been going with the onions? I know that was a problem last time we were here.
Sergeant Strickland actually been making sure my trade's been good.
Onion free?
Yeah.
We got to keep it moving to the women's cell.
All right.
Best of luck out there. I'll give you a little fist bump.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. So we're going to the women's pod. What can you tell us?
They had a 29 yesterday.
What's a 29?
A fight.
Oh, they had a fight yesterday with the shorties.
Who wants to give us a tour and the lowdown of this place? Yeah. So let me mic you up, okay?
Asha.
Asha? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So where are we right now?
We in Pod 5. I'm not gonna be in here for long. Hope y'all know so if y'all want me to come
You're not
back.
gonna be here for long?
Oh no.
When do you get out?
Probably next month. I'm here for a warrant. A lot of people be here. They murderers in here. It's like they got a mixture
for a warrant?
of everything
So little things and big things in the same room.
in the same room.
What do you think about that?
I'll be scared, but you know, just defend yourself. But they don't let a lot of stuff go down in here, so I'll give y'all that. And so these are the showers. It does not have hot water. No hot water. Oh, how you
No hot water. Oh my God. Chat, appreciate the little things y'all got right now, man. Cause y'all never know when y'all could lose it. Unpaid fines or didn't show up to court. Yup. FTAs and like that, right? Feel it to your peers. All
Turn
that.
it on. I really don't want to turn it on.
Like for how long? No hot water.
No water at all.
No hot water
No.
for as long as you've been here.
Yeah.
And how long you been here?
Since Friday.
Oh, so you're new.
I'm new. Like, I don't belong here.
Have you
but-
been here before?
Yes.
How many times? A lot?
No, one time, so twice.
Okay. So tell me about this war. What happened?
I need somebody experienced. Why they giving the new John? She explaining how this running. I need somebody who been in there for like a year.
Put in my probation.
What, you smoked a little weed?
I was driving under the influence.
If you follow the rules and regulations of probation, I think it works fine. I think people accept it just because they're trying to get out of jail so quick. I want to get out of jail. Yep. Let me sign. They ain't even begin to read what they have to do.
My name is Danny Nagel. I'm a lawyer here in Clayton County, Georgia. So probation a lot of times is really just a trap, right?
Back door. Chat. Can't even begin to talk about probation.
People would rather spend time on probation than do time in jail or in prison. Well, what they don't realize is that probation comes with so many conditions. You can't hang out with people who are on probation. You can't have alcohol, obviously.
But just stay quiet. Because I'm on 3 years. Hey, man, word.
You can't do drugs. You have to pay a fine. You have to do community service. You have to take these classes. And anytime you fail to do any of those things on time, you are in violation of your probation, which means that you could go back to jail or prison.
Nothing bad. I'm not a criminal, but, when you're on probation, you can't do those things and stuff. So I'm thinking I'll get just 30 days. I'll sit 30 days and I'll go back to the, streets to do what I do, go back to work,
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, what do you do when you're not here?
I do everything. I do makeup, I do hair, I do lashes, I work at a job. I'm not gonna say the job.
Does your boss know you're here?
Yes, they do.
What do they think?
I have a girlfriend and she's actually my boss, so yes, she knows I'm here. Hi, baby! That's the day room bathroom, It's flooded right now, but
So the bathroom's flooded?
yeah, that's the day room
How
bathroom.
many working toilets are there?
That's probably the only toilet that don't work.
Oh, and someone put their tampon in?
Yeah, see?
Ew.
Bad.
Is it hard having your period in gym?
Yes.
Do you guys deliver them tampons? How does this work?
So every week, females receive supplies. They get tissue. I don't know the exact amount of pads y'all get. I don't know. But they get soap, tissue, and pads.
So if I'm having a period, do I get free supplies or I have to pay for that?
Yes. You get free
Mike
supplies.
Tufeda, appreciate you
Would
for
you say it's
follow.
adequate? Is it enough for what you
EVN,
need?
appreciate you for the follow.
You guys
Burnt
stretch it a
Waffle,
little
appreciate
bit?
you for follow.
Gotta stretch it sometimes.
Welcome to our domain.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Carmen.
Carmen, nice to
they
meet
call
you.
me Miss C.
What was for lunch
Miss
today?
C.
That was lunch, hot dogs. A dog don't even eat the stuff that we eat in here for real.
Okay, so hot dog with a white bread bun,
Yeah, coleslaw.
piece of cake.
A piece of cake and beans.
That's a hot dog?
Yes.
That wiener's been through some stuff, huh?
Man, it looked like it been set out for a long time, for real.
Just in general, there's not very delicious food in jail. It's not like they're getting steaks and hamburgers and stuff like that. It's usually stuff that's like bare minimum meeting nutritional standards that is probably not very tasty.
Jail food is notorious.
I mean, it sucks, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta think about it. This is what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Notoriously cheap. When Sheriff Allen took over a couple years ago, the per meal
Yeah, you
budget
got
at Clayton
common
County
sense.
was 95 cents. He has since raised that budget to $1.48 per meal, and that brings the annual budget to feed inmates in Clayton
so
County to
what's
just over $3 million a year. Now, mind you, this is $3 million for food that has almost no nutritional value. And to me, it brings up a tough discussion. Is a healthy meal a human right, or is it a privilege you lose when you break the law?
Our seat don't even work. When we get water, this is how I get water. I take my cup and I have to put it right here and just sit here and let it just until the water get here. It don't work or nothing like that. Like, this is what we live. This is how we live. We could be sitting here for almost 6 to 7 hours with no water. We could be screaming, yelling for water. They'll walk right past us like we don't even care. You get some officers that are really, really nice and they do care for us and they come and open the doors and give us water and stuff like that, but it's not a lot of them. Here we get one towel, one washcloth, and that's supposed to last a whole week. That's nasty. You washing your vagina and your butt and stuff like that, and then you gotta tell me I gotta use that again? come tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? One uniform, that's what you get throughout the whole week. If you even get a uniform from next weekend, they do wash, but it come on Mondays. How I'm gonna take all this off? Then I gotta sit in here naked just to get my clothes washed? You know what I'm saying? That's not right. You know
Do you ever just wash your own clothes in here, or is it hard?
It's hard. Look, how you gonna do it? It's people that have washed their clothes, but they wash it in the toilet, in a toilet bowl.
Can you tell me about the...
God. Washing their clothes in the toilet. Wow, bro. Because they can't get the water.
funding issues within your gym?
Yes. So right now, what's going on is I'm in a back and forth litigation with the Board of Commissioners in reference to funding. The Board of Commissioners feel like they can control the office and tell me how to be the sheriff and where to put funding, and that's not the case. So what I wanted to do is go to a direct supervision with the jail. When I came in as sheriff, I did an evaluation of what we needed to do in the jail, and what I wanted to do was go from 2 people overseeing 200 inmates to a minimum of 8 people overseeing 200 inmates.
I guess to put it another way, to be fully staffed, you need about triple or quadruple the amount of guards, right?
Yes.
How long are you guys here for?
I've been here a year.
And what are your charges for?
Assault.
How's the court process going?
I haven't been back to court yet for it.
For an entire year? What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's nothing I can really do.
This is my first time ever being in jail.
And what are you here for?
I'm here because my daughter got into a fight, a teenager fight, and I got in the middle of it. And because I was the only adult there, they said that I had strangling a minor just because I was pulling them away from each other, and it was hard. We should even be locked
come
down.
out like maybe 2 hours a day.
You're allowed out for 2 hours a day?
Yeah.
Help button doesn't work.
No, at all.
Where's this
right
is the
there.
help button?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It don't work. So if somebody was in here sick, seizure, we beating on the door, beating on the door, beating on the door. They won't even hear us for real, for real.
Do you guys have anyone on the outside that's helping put money on your books?
My mom.
Yeah, and my husband.
But it's hard for my mom. So.
And it's definitely hard for me. I got 5 kids, and I have a husband. Daughter literally is crying.
5 kids, bro. And she's in jail right now, chat. 5 kids.
Every day on the phone talking about, mommy, I'm sorry that you had to be in there. Because it's because of them fighting and stuff like that. I mean, I love my daughter and I would do anything. I'm glad I'm here for her, you know, but at the end of the day, it hurts them. And my husband is sitting there crying because he needs to go to work. He can't go to work because I'm the one I'm a stay-home mom. I cook and clean, you know, I make sure that everybody is good while he goes to work. It's being hard. We done lost my car. We done lost my house. We done lost everything just off of being here, just because the officers wouldn't really do their job for real, for real.
We're doing commissary.
Yeah, commissary.
Yesterday they came for everyone and skipped us.
Here, we'll talk more about when I catch this, but thank you for sharing your story.
Welcome.
It's a couple different things at play. It could be judges, it could be prosecutors, because they're the ones that control the docket. But most of the time, it's going to be the prosecutors. They control what cases they indict. They control what cases they accuse. They control when a case actually goes before a judge.
Oh, that's the commissary. That's commissary, I'm guessing. That's commissary. That look like commissary, I'm guessing.
How you doing today?
All right. How about you?
You got 1 sweet tea lemonade. You got 2 jumbo flow candy. You got 1 chili cheese Frito. You got 4 hot barbecue chips. You got 2 shebangs. You got 2 chili. You got 3. 1 iced oatmeal. 2 apple Danish.
How much was that?
Welcome to my humble home. I live in 1506. This is my bed. This is my bunkie bed. It's my other bunkie's bed. This is Ray. We want to be on TV. We love YouTubers.
We're gay for real.
Hey, yo.
My name's Mary, but everybody calls me Dee Dee.
2 pit bullies.
Violation probation. Been here 8.5 months. I got a new charge of driving on suspended license.
What's it like being a white lady here?
I am the minority. Captain comes through here with Sergeant Fullerton one day and gives there's 4 white people in the whole dorm.
I'm sorry. I'm confused because why she said she's the minority. And she like, nah, I'm the minority in here. There's only 4 white people in here. Everybody else black.
And give everybody in here new sheets and new towels except for the white girls. You know what they told us? They told us to put ours in laundry and wash it. This is a very racist place. It's very racist.
Against whites?
Against whites, yes.
Is it hard to be a white inmate? here?
I think so.
Wow.
Would you say so? Yeah.
Wow.
You know, everybody is from a different upbringing.
Wow.
So basically, it's like the minority is because of the minority. So they target it because of their skin color. They're supposed to be like
Your age,
the weakest link or something.
You know, it's like when you get old and ugly, you can't get nothing done.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're young and cute, oh, you're the first
It's
on the
because
list.
of culture.
Tell me what you got going on here.
Oh, this is my pillow. This is my net bag with my clean clothes in it.
How old are you?
52.
52?
52.
Yeah. You know, and I got some
What's she-
more,
oh, she in
more
for a
white, clean
suspended license,
clothes.
child.
I got Bible down there, my dirty clothes. This is my shower bag where I'm getting ready to take me a
Goddamn.
shower. This right here, dude, is $75.
This is 75
This
bucks.
is $75 right here. Everything is so expensive, you know what I'm saying? And I go to
Walk
work.
me through the prices. Just take things out and tell me.
Well, this is the best thing. This is Maxwell House coffee. It is $10.20. Tax. And then they're taxing it again on top of this. You got your host of your hot chips. These are $1.90. Apple Danish, this right here is $3.05. But yeah, I think a little bit, she's been here 3 years. She's only 19 years old. Little bit. She was just out here trying to.
$75, chat. Yes, $75. You're absolutely correct. All of that was $75, chat. When in the normal grocery stores, it would probably be like $10, $5, maybe $8. Yes, chat, that's jail. Jail's a little different. Jail's a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
What's up?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
And how long you been here?
I've been here for going on 3 years since I was 17.
And why didn't you get sent to a juvenile home?
Because in the state of Georgia, you was considered as an adult at 17.
And what did you do to enough?
It's a long story.
And what are your charges?
I got armed robbery, aggravated assault, like serious charges. But I don't get no court date, no bond, no nothing.
So you're just kind of in limbo?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Oh, she's 19.
In this dirty ass jail, yeah. This is how this cell be looking. It could be 3 people in the room. This is how it look right now.
You know, someone's washing stuff in the sink?
Yeah, we wash our clothes in the sink.
Is that so you don't have to touch the toilet seat?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we don't have to
Been
touch
there
on the toilet,
since
could pass on the toilet.
And what do you think you'll do when you get out?
I'm going to school, get a job, do some productive stuff. Like, I ain't really lived my life up in here.
Is there anything you would do differently once you get out?
Yeah, don't come back.
Are you going to change your friends group?
Yeah,
hang out with different people?
Definitely.
Everyone has to get locked down now?
Yeah, everybody has to get locked down.
You're like, give me that. It's been real.
I might see you guys again, okay? All right. Good luck.
Crazy. That's probably because of the
And how much of the day are they locked down?
So they come out total of 4 hours a day. So it'll be 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening.
And this is general
Yeah,
population?
this general population.
What makes them locked down so long?
So the officers could have a break as well. I mean, down here in this unit, due to the doors working and stuff like that, it'd be a lot. They just need their little downtime.
One of the ladies in here, white lady, said that it's really tough being a white inmate in here. What do you think about that?
I don't think
What's the word, Jacob?
I think everybody is treated equal in here.
So what are we looking at here? What are our other?
So this is another general population pod.
Another GP.
Look, I've been going to Clayton County since I was 17. I keep coming back for violation after violation after violation. Either you come into jail, the jail up. You go home, you get on probation. Probation up. My little brother in his jail on the other side, and I'm on the girl's side.
Wow.
What are your charges and what are his charges?
So my charges is a theft by receive, a theft by taking. His charges, so his baby mama called the police on him.
You and your brother are here at the same time. What kind of home life are you guys coming from?
GP was the best place for me. That lockdown is insane. I mean, I can imagine like not being able to even get sun is insane.
Home life, I have a good mom. We chose to do the things we was doing. I have a good mom. I don't have a dad. I have a good mom, though, good family, good everything. I chose to be this way, and now that I'm grown, I see.
How many times do you think you've been here?
I swear, I say I've been here about 7, 8 times.
What is it going to take to break the cycle, do you think?
See, what it's going to take, I feel like, understand me, people make mistakes. You cannot hold somebody accountable for some stuff that they did when they were young. I was 17 when I caught these charges.
Do you think you'll make different choices the next time?
Most definitely. I mean, I already made different choices. I had a job the whole time I was free.
What were you doing?
I work at U-Haul, and I'm a barber. I cut hair. I do tattoos, and I make clothes.
Can you give us a little tour of what's going on here?
Yeah. This is the toilet we gotta use when we outside. Once they pop us out our door, like they'll unlock it sometime for it, but mainly we gotta use this bathroom for the whole public. Now all these people right now in these cells, they on lockdown right now. We gotta come out by tier. Top tier is out right now, that's where I'm at. Top tier is out right now. But bottom tier comes out after. We get 2 hours a day. Depending on the officer, we won't come out at all. Top tier didn't come out at all.
No privacy.
I guess what I'm picturing in my head is like this place seems like.
Yes.
But to come back here 8 times, I'm just trying to think like at what level is it bad enough that you would completely change whatever it is on the outside?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter how bad you change. The Clayton County Probation Center is the trap. That's why everybody keep coming back.
Because you just got here?
So basically, I think what a lot of these inmates are saying is they're basically blaming the probation. Because it seems like a lot of people are catching violation of probation. And that's why they keep going back. Now, it varies though. Because I've seen people on probation from different states. And I always see like, you know, the different scenarios. Like, all probation, it might be a little different here. Probation might be a little different over there. But it seems like this particular probation, like Clayton County, being probation there is so bad. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
here
do
for
smoke,
2 petty charges. They're misdemeanors, but I got caught up and then I got warrants somewhere else. But
and what do you do when you're not here?
Oh, I go work. I'm a dancer. I work. I do a lot of different things.
That's how
and
it
I
is
take
in
care of my
Miami.
kids first
Oh,
and foremost.
shit.
So being here is a place you don't want to be. Leave us alone. Pregnant
Are there
people.
people pregnant in here?
Yes, there's 2 right now.
You're pregnant.
Yes, 6 months.
Dang.
Dunk on the click,
you wanna
oh,
mic you
y'all.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you got going on here.
I'm 6 months pregnant. I'm in here for a parole violation.
And then you're gonna go get out here and go straight to Gwinnett.
I'm probably gonna leave here and go to prison.
And you have to give birth in prison?
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
Oh, right, because that's the jail. That's not even the prison. Like, yeah, chat. So jail and prison is 2 different things. Because a lot of people that are there, they're there because of a violation or because they, like, prison is where you serve your sentence. And jail is where you're waiting to see if you're going to go to trial or cop out to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, prison is where you get sentenced. So a lot of these people in this jail, they don't even know what's going on with them. They're waiting for a court date. So they're remanded. They're staying there until they find out what's going on.
To your head.
A lot. I gave birth to another baby in jail.
So basically, like, most of these people here, I guess do they get time served? I wonder if they get time served once they go back to court.
So you've done this before?
I've done this before.
And what happens when you have a baby in jail?
My sister came and picked my baby up.
And how many kids do you have?
This is my 3rd child.
So 2 out of 3 you've had in jail.
2 out of 3 they was born in jail. Oh my God. Wow, child. 2 out of 3.
Yes.
What is that like?
Depressing. In the hospital, they give you like 4 days with your baby, and then when you go home, they leave the baby there, and you go back to jail, and the family come the next day to pick up the baby.
So the baby's on formula right away?
Yes.
And tell me about the baby daddy.
He don't know I'm in here.
He doesn't know you're here?
No.
How is that possible? Where does he think you are?
I don't know. He probably been calling my phone. I told my sister to tell him something, but he don't know I'm in here. But I just don't want him to take my baby.
So you want your sister to take the baby?
Yeah.
And the kid before, was that with the same guy?
No.
Dang, and how is that guy doing?
I hate him.
You hate him?
Yes.
Is he part of the kid's life?
No.
Are you in and out frequently?
No, my career as a criminal started when I was 34.
That's late to start.
Yeah. I did some dumb stuff.
Why 35 did you start getting into the game?
I ain't tried to.
And what did you end up going away for to prison?
It was hard.
Aggravated assault and home invasion.
On him?
On him and his girlfriend.
Oh, you're gonna try and beat up the girlfriend?
Oh, I beat both of them up.
How do you manage all of this?
I really don't know. I just try to keep cool for my children.
Do you think you'll do anything differently the next time around?
Yeah, I'll just walk away. I don't got time for this. This is not my life.
Is part of it just controlling impulses and acting on things?
I have an anger issue.
Is your sister reliable?
Yes, very, very.
And how does she feel about you when now you have she has 2 extra kids she has to take care of?
It's tough. She had to quit her job. She's just basically waiting on me to get out to regain her employment.
So she's really pulling for you?
Yes.
What kind of house did you grow up in?
I grew up with my grandparents.
Where were your folks?
My mom died when I was 3. I didn't know my father until I was like 25.
So it sounds like it's been a lot of tough situations from the jump.
Yeah.
If you could get let out tomorrow with a fresh start, what would you do?
Go home to my kids, get a job, and stay out of people's way. It's not what you need in your life. You don't want it. I promise you don't want this. Not in my situation, not anybody else's situation.
That's
you don't
sad,
want this.
man. That's sad.
Just stay out of trouble.
Stay strong. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
I know how much work having a kid is, and then I'm just thinking about her kids, how they're gonna grow up. If your mom has you while you're in prison, no dad in the picture, I mean, what are the odds that that guy will also follow the cycle? Some of the things we hear over and over is the kind of the mentality of like, they put me in this situation, like not I put myself in this situation.
Yeah, people just not being accountable for their actions. My mom always told me.
I mean, I think to some extent, I partially agree with him. I think people self-sabotage without, they self-sabotage without, like, they're not, like, it's delusion, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're self-sabotaging without them knowing. And, like, should they be in jail? Should some of them be in jail? Absolutely. But I think there's a way to be fair. Like, I think, you know, obviously, like, for example, there's a couple of people that are in there for suspended license. Should someone be in jail for, like, 3 months for driving with a suspended license? Hell no. Like, I think that's something that, like, you know what I'm saying? You can like, you could try to work your way around, like, help them fix their license. What are their licenses suspended? Like, is it for a DUI? Okay, cool. Put them in like a alcohol program. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. But like, for VOPs and all of that, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that's like a different ballgame right there. Like, cause you put yourself in probation. So it's like, I don't really know.
Every
I don't
action
really know
has a consequence to it. So when you don't report the probation, a lot of people say probation. They don't report. They just run from probation, go on the run. Then what you think gonna happen? They're gonna put a warrant out for you. You just gotta take care of your business when you get out. I feel like it is a setup. Probation is a setup.
Part of it is a lot of messed up things happening in the system, and then part of it does seem like a lack of personal responsibility.
Right.
What do you make of the victim mentality?
I mean, look, everybody's got a story, right?
Yeah,
Some
everybody's
people
got a story.
find themselves in these situations because they had a really bad life and they didn't know what to do. They didn't have the resources, and so they just did what they thought they had to do. Other people had great lives and they still resort to committing crimes. And so at the end of the day, it's always going to be personal responsibility. We could always choose whether we want to do things that we shouldn't do or not, no matter how bad our upbringing is. Like me, I didn't have a great upbringing, but now I'm changing it. So to a certain extent, it can explain why people do the things that they do. But at the end of the day, they're the ones that did whatever it is that they did or alleged to have done.
My name is Shakia McKnight.
Hey, I talking about he got a lazy man. That's the lawyer right there. That's the defense attorney. I need a like that in my corner.
And I've been here since August 21st. I've been complaining about this room getting fixed. They won't fix it. I done slipped twice since I done been in this room. The toilet's leaking bad. So I just think something needs to be done about this because this is pathetic. And this is a fire hazard for a pregnant woman like me to be in this type of condition. I feel like something needs to be done about it.
We interviewed you last time you were here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I remember.
Yeah.
You know what? Nothing ain't changed since y'all been gone. They make all this money, but they won't put the money into what needs to be put into.
I can't help but look at this and look at what I see around the country in the United States justice system and think we really got to rethink how we do jail and prison. And don't get me wrong, some people definitely belong behind bars for doing bad things in society. But are we going to invest in the people to rehabilitate them? Maybe like the Norway or Swedish model, because there's so much wasted time and talent. And the truth is, a lot of these people come from very broken, bad homes that didn't prioritize education. And I'm an optimist. I'm betting on people. If you give people a chance, I think some of them will take it and run with it. Because right now, with this, how it's currently going, you're just going to see reoffense, reoffense, reoffense. And I'm interested in finding ways to break the cycle. So right now, they just announced isolation. They put something on the door. Isolation. I guess there's a sickness going around. There's a plague hitting the jail, and they don't know why. There's people being treated over here. So we just got put on isolation?
They sick. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Folks, we're going to a non-compliant call. The guards are being called. What's this call for?
This is non-compliant. Hey, y'all go to the wall. Go to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall.
Oh, these are the oh, they fist bumping them to the thing.
Remember the girl you was talking to downstairs? That's her brother right there.
Oh.
They look just alike, right?
Oh yeah, are they twins?
I don't think they twins. I don't know if they twins. Oh yeah. Hey, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall.
Oh, we're doing a story on the female
that's
side
the brother,
today.
That's the brother.
And we met your sister as well. What does she go by again?
Nickname?
Yeah. KB, that's it.
Yo,
you
they
guys have the
look
same tattoo
just
too.
alike. Nah, they gotta be twins.
Yeah, twins.
You twins?
Hey, they twins. Child, WWW.
Okay. So outside of here, did you guys hang out a lot? Very close? And what can you tell us about your sister?
Oh, she's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
She's a real one?
Yeah, she's a real one.
How, are you guys both going to be serving a long time?
I've been in here 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
How long has she been here?
She just came in here like 2-3 days ago.
Okay. And now that both of you are in here, who do you guys have on the outside to help?
Really, my mom really, but not like that.
Are you guys close with your mom? So, what goes through your mind when you and your sister are locked up at the same time?
A lot. I've been trying to see what's going on her end. I'm trying to see what the females doing down there, because they say it's a lot of they slicing and doing all this down there
too. The females do too?
Yeah.
But the female pod is not as dangerous as the male one, right?
Not really. It's dangerous. What my sister said, she's been in and out, so she says it's dangerous down there too.
You've been here 3-4 years. You said 4 years. And at what point do you get to make your case complete, so either go to prison or go home?
I haven't been to court yet for my case. It's been 4 years. I haven't been to court yet for it.
How is that possible?
I don't know. That's what I'm waiting on.
So you're kind of just stuck.
Stuck. It's like I'm lost in the system.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you talked to a lawyer?
I talked to a lawyer 2023, November.
And what was the last conversation you had? What did you talk about?
They're gonna get me in court, and that was it. He gonna try to get me in court and get me a bond hearing.
And how much time are you potentially looking at?
Probably like 6 to 7 years.
And you've already served 4 of them. What was the house?
Damn, bro. So if he would have copped out, he probably would have been coming home like next year. Because he already did like, what, 80% almost? I think it's 80, 85. Yeah, when he goes to court, he's out. He's going to get time served.
So you and your sister came from?
Oh, ghetto.
Ghetto?
I think they basically, is this like a tactic to like get you to cop out to the charge? Like, is this like a tactic? Because it seems like it's a tactic to get you, plead guilty. Just plead guilty. And then you all that time you did, you just cop it. Like, it's crazy. Because you go to trial and you lose, you blow it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
Like a lot of in and out of jail, and I have big brothers too, so f***ed up house.
What parents were in the picture?
Just my mom.
And was she in and out of jail?
Nah, she just was in and out of work, not home really.
When you guys eventually get out of here, what do you think you'll do differently?
Work.
Yeah?
I'm working. I got kids.
Dang, how many did you got? 4? You got busy, huh?
4 kids? Chad, 24 with 4 kids, Chad.
Yeah. We have talked to the twin brother, and he mentioned stabbings in the female side, which I didn't know actually went down. So I want to ask him about the violence and see if we could dig a little deeper. Do females have stabbings?
No. Most they have is fights. Like somebody get assaulted and then they act like nothing happened. That's the most they gonna do. But other than that, nah, they don't do no stabbings. Female units.
The females are way less dangerous than the males.
Yes. They want to go home. Like they don't have to. I don't think they have that much like hate and anger toward each other like the males do.
There's another female section that we haven't yet seen, the dorms, and we're gonna see what the difference is between the pods and the dorms. What's the difference between the pod and the dorms?
The dorms is more open. They're not behind no doors. They just out.
So is this a better behaved unit?
Yeah, I'll say that. They get to just do more.
Do you think you could do a one-handed push-up? You're strong as hell though. You want to try one and I'll try one? All right.
That's fire. Oh, Tommy's sturdy. Oh, he got it.
Hey, Tommy.
He doing that shit too, bro. He doing that shit too.
He's strong.
Strong as shit for real.
I'm skinny strong.
Still strong.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. Giving the whole hope, man.
What's different from here from the pods?
Everything. This is a privileged dorm. The difference between housing unit and the dorms are housing unit, they got locked doors.
Yep.
And we didn't have no locked doors but that door right here.
And we have
You feel me?
space.
And we got space.
Space
in
and
here.
privilege.
You feel me?
Let me give an inmate worth the one.
We have a TV in here. It stays on all night. We have phone privilege all night. We have tablets. Tablets are until 9:30. Lights off are at 9, between 9 and 11. We don't have closed doors. As you can see, it's kind of like we have open dorms. This is basically called an open dorm. So it is a privilege. So it's a privilege to be up here amongst the workers or whatever. As long as we respect them, then we're pretty good. Like,
Can you show us around and show us your spot?
a part of this is having being clean, so we have to be clean. Your beds have to be made like that's kind of special. So if you can see, like this is how we do it. It has to be tucked. This is my bunk or whatever.
This is a lot different than what we saw in the pods.
Right. So you see how everything is neat up top. I have my clothes all folded up nicely. My Bible. A lot of us have that. X, Y, and Z. My food. This is just kind of neat, nice and neat, just a little bit. Pretty much.
I don't see trash everywhere. Like other dorms, I saw trash everywhere.
We have a trash can. We make our own little trash. We have a big one, but you know, you can see we make it like home a little bit. So, yeah. So that's the privilege of open dorm. And inmate workers, these are the guys that clean the units downstairs. The closed dorms that you see that were kind of dirty or whatever you say, they clean those. She's in laundry though. They take care of all our clothes.
Do you think the other pods are dirty because the people choose for them to be that way, or because they don't have cleaning supplies, or what's going on?
They don't have a choice. They don't have cleaning supplies. They don't let them out to do anything. They stay locked in their room all day.
Just so I get the language right. Downstairs is the pods.
Downstairs is housing unit 1 for women, and it has 6 pods.
Right.
And up here is
There's
the open
no fighting
dorm.
or anything bad going on in the dorms. And
What
if it
about
is, you
downstairs?
get to sit downstairs.
Okay.
So this is what
Yeah.
like.
That was our.
Yeah.
She got that.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah, that side seems a little cleaner.
Gay for the stay.
No.
Is that happening around?
Oh yeah, a lot. A lot.
It's love in the dorm or whatever you want to call it. It happens a lot.
What percent of the women would you say get down with other women?
80?
5?
9?
Nah, they get busy in there mad quick. They ain't not playing.
90%.
It seems like there's a lot less
Yeah, they get down crazy in there.
of a stigma of women hook up with women. Like men, if they're gay for the stay and they go out and say that, everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're not gonna say that.
But
They're
if
not
a
gonna.
woman is like, oh yeah, I got down and
Yeah.
oh okay, no big deal.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, men
no,
are
it's
more
really no
so-
big
yeah.
deal. And
Men are
some
more
they
so-
say the best relationships happen in jail. I don't know how true that is.
That's
but,
not true at all.
I can see it going down in here where there's a lot more cleanliness, but some of the other pods.
Oh, no, that's where it goes really down.
Really?
At the dirtier ones.
Yeah.
To my bed. Welcome.
How many times have you been in jail?
5. 5 for minor offenses though.
Okay.
Like possession of marijuana. Always possession of marijuana. I like to smoke weed. There you have it. I'm here now on a failure to appear. I've been on a case now for 2 years. I had a controlled substance and possession of marijuana.
Yeah, chat. So y'all know for all the people in here, some of y'all, because y'all from New York, Georgia is a state that does not like they haven't legalized it yet. But like I think in Atlanta they decriminalized it. I think now you get a ticket or something.
Again, I'm really not in here for nothing deep or major. So right now, what I'm doing is serving my time. The program was a 90-day program. I go to court on the 16th of this month. So I'm hoping the judge, in my heart, I'm feeling like the judge is gonna go ahead and let me go home because I'm serving my time. I didn't get a bond this time.
If weed was legal, would you have ever gone to jail?
No. Yeah.
How much were you found with? 15 pounds?
Maybe I just have bad luck. I don't know. Like
15 pounds? Gang, I understand if you get caught with an A for a quarter. 15 pounds, my heart?
I mean, I just smoked weed last night. I like smoking weed. Have you ever considered just doing it at your house in privacy without?
I do it at home, but like I said, with this situation, we were going to pick the weed up. Police got behind us. I had this, she had that. They charged us both with the same thing, and here I am. I got arrested on Christmas Day, so I've been here since Christmas.
Oh my God.
And what do you do when you're not here?
I bartend at a strip club, and I work front desk at a hotel, and I have a 6-year-old daughter.
How'd you grow up?
I grew up in a small town. I'm from Fort Valley, Georgia. That's like an hour and a half from here.
What do you think drives someone to get arrested and put in jail again and again and
Sometimes
again?
it's their backstory, their background. A lot of these people have sad stories, how they grew up. You know, if they didn't have that family life, if they were raised up around drugs, on drugs, X, Y, and Z, in violence.
Dang.
This is commissary. So this is my commissary. The noodles, I got some chili to make some nachos. I got me some sweet tea, ice lemons. This is very good in here, y'all. By the way, this is that good. You can put on anything.
And what's your favorite thing in here?
I get the nachos. I like the noodles and my hot Cheetos.
Does the food in here bother you?
Of course. We had hot dogs today. It sucks.
All I know is we need weed to be legalized in this country. That's ridiculous.
Hi guys, it's Whitney.
She got out.
I'm out now.
Oh, W, she got out. Josh, she got out. W's. Let's see what she got to say.
I'm happy to be out. I am not on probation. Since being out, I've been home being a full-time mother to my daughter, spending more time with my daughter. I'm still working at the club. I'm still bartending. You can always come see me if you're in Atlanta at Gold Rush Show Bar. You can always come see me, have a drink. And you guys be great. Love
positivity.
What's your name?
W positivity, chat.
Eamon, what are you in here for?
My name is Emily Lammers, and I'm in here for a drug charge. A Xanax bar.
And how long do you serve for a Xanax bar?
I have been here 15 months for a Xanax bar.
A Xanax bar? Damn.
Is this like your 50th offense or how many?
My first.
First?
Yes.
How much Xanax are we talking about?
A bar. I forgot about it. It was in my wallet.
So you didn't even take it?
No. I forgot it was in my change compartment.
Hey, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. All right.
Does that seem ridiculous?
Yeah, a lot of ridiculous. This place is.
Bro, like she said, a Xanax bar. I can't even like. Is like the pill like this? Like is the pill like a bar? Like what?
Ridiculous. I feel like people get lost in the system here, or like.
Like me, for instance, my mother just passed away on Saturday, and I'm trying so hard to get a court date, and I cannot get them to give me a court date where I'm going to.
How long are you going to be here for?
Hopefully just till March 2nd. That's my court date. I finally got a court date after fighting for months for a court
And
date.
what's taking so long to get a court date?
My public defender was on extensive leave, so.
What do you do when you're not here?
I worked at a gas station. I was a cashier.
How was it being in the pods initially?
It wasn't bad. It just sucked being behind the door the whole time. Like some days you didn't get to come out, some days you did get to come out, and like they don't really give two shits about you down there.
You work 7 days a week?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours?
6 to 2, 6 to 4, depending on how much laundry there is for that day.
Do you work your ass off?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. You gotta have money to stay busy because on here we can get Netflix.
How much does it cost to buy Netflix?
$3 an hour.
So if you got a decent amount of money, you just take what you do.
But a lot of people around here don't have money or can afford Netflix or have Netflix.
What's your plan when you get out?
My plan when I get out is I'm going to rehab and gonna rebuild my life.
Do you have many people on the outside that support you?
Yeah, my whole family.
$99.99 a movie. I mean, it was OD, but I know every time you watch the movie, that's one of those movies that you remember. You be like, yo, I watched that shit while I was down, and that shit held me down, gang. Real shit, bro. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, word.
What do they think about you being here?
At first, they thought it was good for me because it cleaned my act up, and now they're just hoping I get out because I've been here way too long.
I guess why did they say you needed to?
Because I was a hellion and was just going down the wrong path severely. Like while I was in here, I lost my fiance to an overdose, and that's really kind of what made me do the whole turnaround. I'm like, I'm ready because it's going to be me next if I don't.
One thing that occurs to me in this dorm is just look at the sunlight coming in, how great that feels. Just the natural light in this room makes it feel more human and pleasant. And being locked up is bad enough. I feel like we can give people sunlight. I feel like that's something that, free or not free, sunlight should be okay. But the cleanliness is so different. Like, I actually would feel comfortable to eat here, sleep here. The other places, the other pods with trash everywhere, and then not being allowed a trash can, I don't get that. I know they say, oh, they'll use it as a weapon. Okay, what about a cardboard box that you make into a trash can? That feels like a basic necessity to keep bugs and disease away. All right, guys, this was a look into the female side of Clayton County Jail. Learned a lot, had a good time. See you guys next week.
Tommy G. That was a great video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed that video a lot. I feel like that video gives us a lot of knowledge into, you know, the prison system in the U.S. And I don't know, I just feel like you can learn a lot, chat. Bro, you can learn a lot. You can get your knowledge up there. You know what I'm saying? You can educate yourself without having to experience such thing. And, bro, journalism at its peak, my heart. W Tommy G for that video. That video was done fire.